Hi, I'm Dawn Claiborne, and I'm here to talk about the dangers of driving under the influence of alcohol. People make the conscious decision every day to be drinking and get behind the wheel, and this affects lives on a daily basis. These pictures are my mother-in-law with my husband, Patsy Claiborne, and his sister Jody Klein were killed June 5th, 1994 by a drunk driver. Alcohol is the #1 killer on the American roadways today. The physical effects of alcohol on a person: it blurs and affects the vision, slows down your response time, and this slowed down reaction time makes it harder for people to react in emergent situations. A small amount of alcohol can affect this response time. And the legal limit for the driving under the influence is now 0.08 or above. Statistics of drunk driving accidents and death: nearly 13,000 people are killed each year. Hundreds of thousands injured yearly. Over 1.4 million drivers are arrested on a yearly basis. And of those arrests, only an estimated 780,000 people, of those arrests are actually convicted. Illinois statistics alone, in 2014, there are 322 deaths reported in 2014 from driving under the influence of alcohol. There were 34,611 driving under the influence arrests, and of those 34,611, only 13,343 people were actually convicted, which seems like a very small portion compared to what of the arrests. The costs to taxpayers are high. American taxpayers' cost to us are over $100 billion every year. The cost to Illinois taxpayers was $1.6 billion in 2014. Penalties for DUI in the state of Illinois. This goes by jail time, fines, and license suspension. For your first offense, you can get up to 1 year of jail time, up to a $2,500 fine, and a minimum of 1 year of having your license suspended. Your second offense, you can have jail time of up to 1 year, up to $2,500 again in fines, and a license suspension of a minimum of 5 years. Your third offense is up to 3 to 7 years in jail, up to $2,500 in fines, and your license can be suspended for a minimum of 10 years. Of course, these are just the fines that you incur at the time. That's not including all the fines and all the payments that you have to make to take the DUI courses and all of your legal fees and lawyer fees. So what we're trying to get people to do is please report drunk drivers. Use your cell phone, dial 911, get these drivers off the road. Prevention is the key. So our story is June 5th, 1994. My mother-in-law, Patsy Claiborne, and sister-in-law, Jody Klein, were baby shopping. We had a baby due in 2 weeks. It was going to be the first grandchild and first child in the Claiborne family. It was a boy. They'd already named him Caleb. So they were doing some last-minute shopping on June 5th. They wanted to get diapers, a few more burp cloths, some onesies, things like that. They were driving home after their shopping trip, and Patsy was driving on the roadway, my mother-in-law, and she saw a vehicle coming towards her. She pulled over as far as she could on the shoulder of the road because on the other side of the shoulder was a ravine. A man who went through a bridge traveling approximately 90 to 100 miles per hour hit Patsy head on. The car rolled down the ravine. Warren's mom, my mother-in-law, Patsy, was killed instantly. Jody, his sister, who was 8.5 months pregnant, still had a pulse. The EMS started CPR on her, and they did CPR all the way to the hospital. They did CPR and they called ahead to the hospital to ensure that there was an OBGYN, which there was. So when they got her to the hospital, they C-section trying to save the baby. We lost all three of them in that one moment. There's nothing that can take that back. That person who got into there made the decision to drink and drive and ruined our families. We will never have those people in our lives, and they will never see our children. So please, the message is here, please do not drink and drive.